Hey guys, I don't know. I was experimenting here, trying to figure out. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try to, and yes, I'm eating. I'm having some jasmine rice. It's pretty good. Seasoned with some garlic, some butter, some pepper and salt and stuff. And then I've got like 5 eggs. I just finished cooking eggs, lots of protein, good stuff. I was talking to my friend the other day. Yeah, I buy 5 dozen at a time now. I had stopped doing it because of the price of eggs, but now that I'm adjusting my diet, it's amazing when you can go cheaper on a lot of stuff or cut corners and not buy things you probably need more than you do others. But I wasn't eating. When I'm doing that, I'm not eating as healthy. And if I like eggs, they sustain me, and they're a huge part of my diet, then why not buy them in bulk? I mean, I used to a lot anyway, back 2-3 years ago. But ever since everything's gone up, and especially eggs, like we said, sometimes I'm just not, I didn't want to pay it. But the past several months, I'm just like, my health is important. Everything, what I'm eating is important, and I'm striving to get better every day. But I'm making this video kind of I'm trying to see if I can get this done and that I'm satisfied with it to share this with y'all. Hopefully this is the one. And I thought, well, let me sit down and eat while I make a video instead of thinking I have to, and as long as I got to remember, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. I will talk properly, but I guess it really won't matter. So I've got a lot going on, and y'all know I've been dealing with a rough week, but hey, we all have. I mean, you got to expect when things are running fantastic and you're doing so good, there's still going to be obstacles, and there's still going to be things pop up that I'm not comfortable with, or you're not comfortable with, that's just not a good feeling. And it's about how you condition, as these things happen, how do you react to them? And that's the big thing. And and then another thing that I'm working on, or something that's bothered me a little bit, is that last night, I've been doing so well, I've not been questioning how I'm doing my videos or anything. But then last night I was watching one, I think I was watching where I'd read from The Way of the Wizard yesterday, and I was like, man, I was starting to be critical of myself. But I wasn't being critical from my own point of view. I was thinking about how it might look to somebody else out there viewing it, and how I was like, I don't know if it was that video or another one, but I know that I made one yesterday too, saying I appreciate everybody that's here in the early stages of this, and just stick around. You're going to see something big happen, bigger than any of us. It's not me. It's not you alone, not me alone. But for me, what guides me in my life has guided me all the way there to this very point in time. And this vision it's not just gray clouds. It's not just Jason's. It's not just Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. And I'm kind of becoming comfortable with saying my legal name. I don't go by it. I don't use it other than people that knew me. For instance, my sister still refers to me that way. The other night, when I talked to my friend, my dear friend Marlon, he said, well, I'm going to call you Jason because that's how I know you until you say otherwise. And I was like, that's fine with me, man. When I first went in them woods years ago and came out, and I know for a fact, I know what gave me the name. I know what told me to walk around this world. From the day I stepped out of them woods, I was to be Gray Cloud. Now, last year, it wasn't just, it was no more Gray Cloud, the gift-giving scribe. There was a revelation given to me that said, now, as this thing starts moving forward, I want you to introduce yourself as Mr. Cloud, and you're no longer the gift-giving scribe. You're the sage of the eternal moment. Now, of course, we all can be sages of a lot of things, and you can be a sage of the eternal moment. Everybody can be. But I'm trying to present it as I'm learning to live it. Because what my message is daily, I get it every day as long as I'm tuned in, man, is stay in this day. Stay in this second. This second right here. Now let's go home. This second right here. And it's not that easy. You know, I'm conditioned. I'm almost 50 Earth years conditioned of reacting, dealing with things the way that I've learned to deal with them. Dwelling on the past, looking too far into the future, trying to drown out worries and crap, you know. No longer crap, not trying to drown nothing out no more. I'm just letting it flow. And if I gotta cry, I cry. If I gotta give you a stern message and be a solid foundation. I mean stern in the sense, the way I'm presenting. Like when I know something I'm speaking about is serious enough, then I gotta be like, it's gotta be stern, it's gotta be to the point and get the message across. Those who get it will get it. Those who don't, that's fine, because we're not all gonna get it. We're not all gonna get whatever someone might be saying. Maybe everybody, I sometimes might see something where so many people are getting something from some whatever, but I'm not seeing what the point is. And there's my old lady bird getting up on beside me. Puppy's sleeping, or survivor, I could say, if I keep him. I am grateful that I've made it through this week pretty easy, you know. I haven't it hasn't bent me or broke me to the point where I'm drunk right now. It's not making me bitter or like, oh God, why me? Why so much stuff? Gone are those days, man. I'm not dealing with that stuff no more. Now I was a little stressed. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I had people I could turn this video on, record, and share with the world, man. And that's an awesome feeling for me. It can be alienating at times, but it's also enlightening. Leading me to something I want to share. I want to thank everybody watching, everybody that's new, everybody that's been here since early on. I mean, this thing's just now. It's not even really begun yet. But I want to give thanks to a special someone that I didn't even know. There's a woman named April on Twitter that I'm friends with, and we follow each other. She posts really positive, influential stuff, or inspiring stuff, I mean. And she had tweeted out yesterday, what can I do to help, or what can we do to help? And I was like, or whatever. And I'm like, just being yourself and share my channel to any social media like whether it be Twitter, Facebook, whatever, wherever you're at, just on social media, please share this channel. Let people get, I mean, the more we put it out there, the bigger it gets and more people get the message. Like if you're getting something out of what I'm doing, please share it with your friends, share it with everybody, because I think, you know, if they don't get it and they think I'm just some crazy loon, don't worry about it. Because maybe I am some crazy loon. But I had a very good mom, and my mom always told me, son, you're not crazy because a crazy person doesn't know they're crazy. The fact that you can even say that you're going crazy means that you have the ability to think and comprehend things, and you got some sanity about you. So I'm grateful for that. I'm trying to think of what all I need to put in this video, and I think I've about covered it. So April, basically, I'm saying a thank you to her because little did I know till yesterday afternoon when I checked my email that she PayPal'd me a little bit of something, you know, and it was to help out trying to find these puppies some stuff and everything. And, you know, by that point, I'd already been out with the money I had from the guy that gave me from church. One feed store was completely out of Wormer. Dollar General does not carry it anymore because the feed store that was open and out of it said, oh, check Dollar Seller. And I go there and they're like, we ain't carried it in 2 years. Another feed store that's local, it was closed. And then Ace Hardware was like, we don't carry it. The bigger Aces do, but we're not a big Ace. So I guess you got to be in a bigger location. And I live at like 20, 30 minutes from wherever Walmart is, Tractor Supply. And I don't have a vehicle of my own. I don't drive. I know how to drive. I've never got my license back because, I had one DUI shortly, just like a year or two after Mom died. I think it was actually 2003 I got that DUI on my birthday. And I just never felt comfortable getting behind the wheel of a car, or even let alone getting behind the wheel, but getting my license back and then getting my own vehicle until I either knew I could drink, like if I was drinking still, that I could drink and not drive, or I eliminated alcohol altogether. And so I've done pretty good this year. Yes, there's been a few bumps, and no, I'm not bringing that up because I'm dwelling on it, but I'm just saying, hey, it's okay. And to know, if you had known me, say, a year and 3 months ago, I was a lot more of a mess then than I am now. And I don't feel like I'm a mess now. But I'm going to leave it at that. I've got more things. I've got some other stuff on my mind today to be working on. I don't know if anybody's watching this all the way through. But anyway, I'm going to be doing some type of video that's similar to this in nature, but I'm going to figure it out and set the thing up better, probably sitting at my table so I can be pulling different action figures and vehicles, anything that's sitting on my table, and just kind of showing them off while I talk about, I want in that video, I'm going to be talking about my story, Hero and Dog. I also may include talking about what's going. Actually, no. I think I might just stick with toys and talking about my epic story that I'm trying to develop and work on. And I'm gonna need help with it. It's a story been given to me that it's not just my story. It's coming now. Anyway, we'll get to that in that video. And I want to be able to talk about the story, but also about the toys, and also once I get this structure built and start actually doing some storytelling with the action figures, I'll be actually telling some stories about Hero and Dog through my action figures. I just got to find the right character that's a kid character to be Hero when he's a kid, and he's got to have a puppy, and then you got to have, a little bit older character as an action figure, and a little older. I'll figure it out. I'm nowhere close on that. So look for a video later. There's going to be a little funner stuff for toy people and stuff. But it's also going to be talking about some other things. Like what I'm going to be doing going forward with the channel and where I hope to go with my content. When I get a laptop, and then I can actually edit like conveniently. Because what I think I just said I was going to mention it there. But my intention is to maybe, once I get the right proper stuff to edit and having a laptop, I can store all this stuff. You may see less videos throughout the week, but what I can be doing is recording little tidbits that all are connected, sitting down and making one like longer form content video. And it'll be all connected, but I can edit them all together to where it looks like it was just one shot. But I'm still going to be doing things like I do it right now, too. So it's kind of going to be a mixture, and I think y'all know that. Until next time, Mr. Cloud, say to the eternal moment, over and out. Ditto. I didn't intend for this to be this long. But hey, when the spirit's moving, man, you just let it go. Y'all have a good day.